Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? All right. Real quick before I start here, I'm gonna start up the screen share and everything. But I'm gonna go to my laptop real quick because it keeps connecting. My trading view keeps connecting to my laptop, and it keeps disconnecting me from this computer. So give me 1 second, guys. One sec. All right, I'm back. All right. Anyways, yeah. Hopefully, you guys are having a good morning. And let me catch up with the chat in the meantime. All right. Let me see. Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of you guys that are on Top Step. You guys are mentioning that Top Step is down. I am here to say that yes, they are down. They said it on their Discord. I don't know if most of you guys are in their Discord, but yeah, they are facing outages right now. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I obviously don't work for Top Step, so I really want to know. Hopefully, they can fix it soon before if we catch a trade today. Because we do have some setups. I don't know how the market is moving. Obviously, it just opened up less than 10 minutes ago. But we're getting stuff. We're getting stuff from the looks of it, right? On the 15-minute time frame, we already took out the level of liquidity, which I'm assuming is not the London high, but it's an external high from before. We also did take out the London high from the overnight session. And let's see what else we have. Let's see what else. Because right now, if you look at the 15-minute time frame, we are on the final gap that we created on Friday 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah, Friday 2 weeks. Yeah, today's Monday already. Damn. Oh yeah. So Friday 2 weeks ago, when the market sold off, or a week ago, I guess you could say. I don't know. When the market sold off, we created obviously like a mini fair value gaps to the downside, and we've been slowly recovering it. Right. By slowly, I mean throughout the last week or so, whatever. Right. So now we're finally in the final fair value gap. Right. So really, the only thing holding us down from going up any higher is really this one, right? Because we take this one out, and it's straight price targets. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, PT1 and PT2, and the all-time high is pretty much right there, right? So what I'm gonna see to do for today is first things first. Let me go ahead and put up my stream on YouTube. I almost forgot about that. What's good, YouTube? What's good, guys? What's good? What's good? Let me go and put it out that I'm live real quick. There we go. Hold up. All right, then put it out in RP server, and I don't think I can. Oh wait, I probably can. Hold on. 1018. Yeah, let me do it before for anyone adds anyone. All right, there you go. And then put it out here as well. All right, there we go. Anyways, so what I'm trying to look at, guys, on the 5 minute time frame is okay. So on the 5 minute time frame, what we have, or on the 5 and 15 minute time frame, is currently on the 15 minute, we are inside of a very, 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 very bearish rally gap. It's the one that pretty much started this whole dump throughout the last week because of tariffs, the 100% tariff news rule or whatever. And it obviously caused the markets to fall like crazy, right? And we are currently in this final gap here, right? Now, what can you mix this with? Well, if you guys look on the 15-minute time frame still, or maybe even on the 5 minute time frame, you guys might also notice that we have this level at 25,170. If you round it up, pretty much 25,180. And we finished taking out this level of liquidity. On top of that, we also just finished taking out this London high as well. So to the upside, coming to market open, we've taken nothing but upside levels of liquidity, and we are currently rejecting kind of off a bearish rally gap. All right, so what is that kind of signaling? Well, it's obviously signaling a little bit more bearish, but I'm not fully bearish just yet. The reason I'm saying that obviously is because if you look at the 5 minute time frame, yes, we are trying to reject, but we don't have too much yet. Right? Obviously, we can't confirm a DOL sweep until we're able to hold below the level of liquidity, which from the looks of it, we're trying to get into. I don't know if it's gonna hold. I don't know. Right? I can only tell you with what's happening right now. Right? So what I'm trying to see is the most perfect trade that we can get for this morning right now, pretty much, is if we can reject off this 15-minute bearish rally gap right here, followed with a very strong rejection, which right now on the 5 minute looks fairly strong. I mean, we can work with it. We can work with it. I mean, it's about 40 points of a sell-off, right? So if we can slowly, or not even slowly, I would hope it'll be a lot faster. But if we could start like falling to the downside off of this 15-minute bearish fair value gap into a deal sweep from the 5 minute time frame over here into a 5 minute inverse off this fair value gap, we can for sure look for shorts. But that's only if obviously we're able to hold. Obviously, right now we just flipped this candle from red to green, right? So, like I said, we're leaning towards bearish. That'll be the idea. I would love to be bearish and I would love to go shorts. But obviously, I'm not gonna tell you guys to be bearish if we're not getting the main confirmation to be bearish, right? And by the way, can you guys hear me good? Because I saw someone say that he can't hear me. You guys hear me good or no? Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Just making sure. All good. All right, perfect. All right. So yeah, now if that's not gonna be the case, honestly, if we have to look for longs today, realistically, I probably won't even look for longs. I was gonna say maybe we can look to it like if the buying pressure looks insane and like we're gonna inverse this 15-minute gap, then sure, I guess like we could look for longs. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. But the problem is that currently price is sitting at 213, and to inverse this huge gap that we're currently currently in on the 15-minute time frame, we need to break above 316, which to be honest isn't horrible, but I mean, bro, that's a long way up. You know what I mean? Like we will need to pump an extra 100 points to get the inverse, and then an extra 100 points to even see the price target. You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know. Now, someone said ES just swept the level, so let me check out. Let me check out what ES is doing, because I had ES charted from yesterday, but I haven't. Whoa. Okay, wait. Yeah, no, ES does look actually pretty strong to the upside. But I guess the whole reason as to why NQ was rejecting at one point and now it wasn't, now it's rejecting again. It's probably because ES, I guess, now took out the level of liquidity that it didn't take out a second ago. Now I will say though, ES does look a little stronger than NQ. So it's gonna be one of those type of days where there might be a chance, like like somewhat of a chance where we have an S&T divergence and it could mess us up. Because obviously when we're trying to take a trade, we would always want both of these to be following each other. So if one is going up while one is trying to reject, you know how that can go, right? Whichever one goes into more control in the market will pretty much take control of everything. So hopefully we can get that done. All right, that they can follow each other. Now, someone said here, David, can you add a grading system to the indicator? Yeah, it's already or for this version, we already have it done. Setup rating, depending on the confirmation and everything, 8 out of 10, A plus, or whatever, or no, A, if it's 10 out of 10, it'll be A plus, right? We're still coding it. I don't really think it's fully done, but we are working on it, yeah. It's pretty much right here. I don't know if you could see it with the stream, but you get the point, right? It's right here, setup rating, and then it'll tell you, like, the grade of the setup, I guess you could say. But yeah, anyways, let's see if the indicators also well, actually, no, the indicator is going to be counting this as bullish still, because obviously we're still holding above the level of liquidity. Obviously on ES, it's holding bearish because we just took out the level of liquidity over here, the one that we're waiting for NQ to take out. And since ES is holding below it, it's counting as bearish. So it should be reading bearish hopefully soon if we're able to reject back down into these shorts. So I'll keep it on just to see if it can read it, but it should be able to read it. It has all the correct levels and everything. So literally as soon as you see price hold below it, you should see the bearish, this term bearish, and you should see the trade actually start marking it out. Which should be shorts off of this into all of this down here. But let's see, obviously. I'm at least hoping that we can take shorts into at least the New York low, which would be at 114 for maybe a quick trade. Nothing crazy. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we're able to reject soon. I would actually love to see shorts, because if today's gonna be a day where we have to take longs, I mean, bro, we're gonna have to wait a long time to take longs. So I rather us get shorts for maybe a little bit. Today could be a bullish day, but at least we get somewhat of a sell-off. We take the sell-off, we're done for the day, and then the market pumps up to wherever it wants to go. And maybe even we can pump up a little bit for tomorrow. And if tomorrow we can inverse this 15-minute, then we can take another trade tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But for now, I mean, the only reason I'm telling you guys I really only want to take shorts for today is because I'm going to turn off the indicator for a second just because there's so much going on. But the main reason as to why I really only want to take shorts is because, like I said before, yeah, on the 15 minute, the only thing holding us down from going up any higher is this 15-minute gap. But the thing is, the 15-minute gap is so it's huge, right? Like we're gonna need a lot of buying pressure to inverse this gap if you want to look for longs into the price targets above, which is pretty much only one price target, which is all time high, right? At 25,394, right? So if you measure out this gap, it might not look all that crazy on the screen, but if you measure from where we're at right now, we will need to pump up for just an entry. We will need to pump up 105 points for just the entry. And then keep in mind, we enter here, and then we will need to then pump again another 80 points for the price target. That's kind of unrealistic, especially for a Monday and a no news Monday. You know what I mean? So to be honest, if anything, I don't know. It's either we take shorts or we stay cash. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I mean, you never know. Maybe Trump says something and we pump up like crazy. That could be the best case. You know what I mean? But if it's not gonna be that, then there's not much we can really do. And ES is pumping up a little bit here, so it's not really going to help us in this case. But hey, I mean, we'll just stay patient and we'll see what we can work with, and we'll go from there. You know what I mean? In the meantime, I guess I'll just catch up with the chat, and hopefully we can get a rejection soon, because we tried getting a few rejections here, right? I mean, we had this candle red, right? Yeah, this candle was red, then we had this candle red, this candle was red for a second, and then we flipped it back green. So hopefully we're getting some sort of buyer exhaustion. Obviously it doesn't come in instantly, but hopefully we can get it soon. You know what I mean? But yeah. Let me see. Um, David, that inverse from 2 weeks ago is higher up if you look at it on the 5 minute. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's pretty much the same idea. Whether you want to take off the 5 or 15-minute time frame, if we're going to be pumping up nearly 100 something points to inverse a 15-minute, we're more than likely going to inverse that 5 minute. You know what I mean? Like, we don't just draw that. You get what I'm saying. Like, there's no way we draw a line on a 5 minute gap after we pumped up 100 points to inverse a 15-minute. Look at one. No, I mean, the setups isn't the problem today, at least for now. The setup is not the problem. We have setups. I mean, we have a setup up to the upside. We have a setup to the downside. We're good on that, right? It's not that we have to use the 1 minute. The only problem is that we're sitting in the middle of both setups, right? So I can't really tell you guys, oh, I'm looking for longs, and the other second I'm looking for shorts. You know what I mean? So what I'm waiting on is I'm going to see how price is able to hold above or below this level of liquidity at 25,180, which is right over here, or if you want to be exact, 25,175, 179.50. But what I want to see is, okay, can price break above highs? And then, if we're breaking above highs with a ton of buying pressure and momentum and everything, then we'll look for a continuation model off of an inverse from this 15-minute gap. Because obviously we can't look for a gap inside of a gap. That just makes no sense. You're going to take one gap to then reject off the other one. You know what I mean? So yeah. Let me see. You can't hear crap? What do you guys mean? I can hear him well? Oh, yeah. If anything, guys, just leave and rejoin. I mean, I don't know. David, why does my gap look different than yours? Can you show me top to bottom? If it looks different, then you're probably charting on M and Q. There have been times, yes, where for me, I always chart, not trade, but chart on NQ1. I trade on MNQZ5. All right, so if your chart looks different than mine, then there's a very, very high chance that you're probably trading or charting MNQZ or MNQ. So if that's the case, just change it over to NQ1. Yeah, hopefully we can afford a rejection soon. I really, really want to reject this down. But hey, I mean, we'll see. It's really only a matter of time. I mean, if we have to wait for this inverse, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's gonna have to be a PM session, because there's no way that I'm gonna wait for a 100-point push-up on stream. I mean, unless something happens, you know what I mean? Unless we just pump like crazy, sure. But it's gonna be like not a slow grind up, but you get the point. Like, it's far. Like, even if we have a lot of momentum, which we're breaking highs, so it's a good sign for longs, soon, hopefully. But even with strong momentum, which is good right now, we still need to pump up quite a bit to see the inverse off of 320. I mean, now we need to pump up about what, 90 something points. Yeah, pretty much 85 points. And then we're gonna have to see how the buying pressure looks up here. So it's not gonna be, like, oh, we pump up into the inverse and we take it. You know what I mean? We need to see, we've already pumped up over 100 points for the day. Can we continue going higher, or is the market gonna, you know, get exhausted and sell back down? You know what I mean? So we're gonna see. It's really all a matter of time. David, I'm charting MNQZ 2025. Is that okay? Honestly, bro, if you're gonna be charting it, just use NQ1. It's way better. Because the problem is, okay, look, I feel like I have time to explain it. When you guys are charting contracts like MNQZ 2025 on TradingView, what the problem is that, okay, look, MQZ 2025, right? If let's say, for example, we're breaking past new highs or past lows that we haven't seen in the last, I don't know, 6 months or something. Oh, sorry, yeah, you're a girl. My bad. I don't remember. Sorry, I call everyone bro, even girls. All right. But anyways, so if you look at the daily time frame, for example, and you go back, you're gonna notice that there's no existing price action from before. Why does this happen? Well, because guys, these contracts and girls, these contracts, they're traded, I think per quarter or something. But they're traded for a very little amount of time, for a few months. So when you're charting and you want to find a level of liquidity from a low that we haven't seen before in like 6 months, you're not gonna be able to find it because these contracts were never ever traded back then, right? I mean, you see it right here. Right, so how do you fix this? And how do you get the best, most accurate chart? Well, you just trade the NQ contract. That's not a contract, right? You just trade NQ that holds every contract in existence. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at NQ, for example, and you go on the daily time frame and you scroll back, it has every price action from every contract. You see right here how it says here, contract switch, right here, contract switch, whatever. So it will switch automatically and give you the price action for each and every contract. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, your best bet is probably just looking at NQ1, and that's it. I mean, to be honest, there's no difference. It's just charting. You're still trading the same NQ, so you'll be fine. It's not like it's gonna be a big deal or a major difference in your trading. It's just a different thing that you're looking at. But yeah, it's all preference, to be honest. Like, if you guys don't really care about that, then whatever. David, do you trade ES instead of no? Martush, I think that's your name. Um, I'm not trading NQ. I'm trading MNQZ5. I'm charting NQ. Same thing goes with ES. Yes. With ES, you're charting ES1, but if you're going to be trading ES, you would ideally trade MESZ5. All right. Like I said, it's all visual. It's all a visual thing. But yeah. No, but you're good. You're good. Yeah. I chart on ES. Yeah, same thing goes. If you're trading gold, same thing goes, right? You're gonna be charting GC, and then you're gonna be trading whatever contracts gold is at. Do you have a video on your indicator? Well, it's not out yet, but I have been backtesting it a lot. So yeah, I do have videos on it. I can send you some. I think I have like one or two. Let me see. I have one here. I think I have one here. I'm just gonna send you the most recent one. It's like the most updated one. So here, just check out this one. Hold on, my cat is in the middle of my screen, bro. Get out of here, bro. Let me open the window for him. There you go. David, you've been, yeah, I have actually. I have. Maybe not the newest one. I haven't been on the charts all weekend. Um, so yeah, I know I said I was, bro, but once the weekend comes around, bro, the last thing I'm trying to look at is a chart, bro. I promise you, bro. Are the white lines your only markups? No, the fair value, everything here is mine. It's because I have the indicator off. But if you were to use the indicator, it would have the same lines, pretty much. Maybe some extra ones, like some internals that I don't have marked out, but you get the point. But for the most part, guys, the whole reason as to why I don't have the indicator on, sometimes is because for the most part, I have all of the lines marked out already. So sometimes it will just be like a little bit confusing to a lot of people, or maybe for those tuning in. So just so I don't have like a whole like shit show going on in the charts with my lines and then the indicator lines and everything, I just hide it. And if I want to see what it's doing, I'll just quickly turn it on and off like that. But for the most part, the indicator is pretty much reading the same thing. When will it be out? I don't know. We're still working on it. but hopefully soon. I was planning on it being out this week, but I'm not sure. Let's see. What are you still looking to do before we can use the indicator? Well, right now we're working on the continuation model, which honestly it's I want to say it's pretty much almost done. It's pretty straightforward, but obviously we need to backtest it and make sure it's working correctly. Then we need to work on uh to be honest, that's kind of it. Yeah, the continuation model. Everything else is pretty much done. Like the entry model, it's pretty good. Then we have the bias that works, the drawn liquidity identified that works. The setup rating, we might have to make that a little bit better. At least I need to understand how it rates the setups. I'm sure it's based off the confirmations, but we'll see. Yeah, the price targets work pretty well. Maybe there's some like little things that we might have to tweak here and there. But it's all preference, and that's pretty much about it, to be honest. So it's, yeah, the last major thing that we're missing is a continuation model. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go get water real quick. Hold up. All right, I'm back. I was hoping to come back to a massive sell-off, but that was not the case. Anyways, all right, let's see what we have here. Um, exposure versus big tech dominance. Well, if that news already came out, then the market's not really reacting. Then it's whatever. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see. Okay, is Top Step back? I personally don't know because I use Apex. But if you guys want the most up to date updates, yeah, like the fastest updates, just join the Top Step Discord and they will literally tell you in like the outage channel if it's back up or not. Typically, the longest I've seen an outage happen was I think 2 days that you just couldn't trade, bro. It's like the purge happened, bro. You don't understand how that Discord was happening, bro. I will never forget, bro. But it wasn't just Top Step. I think it was like some cyber attack or something. But dude, every prop firm was down, or like most prop firm was down. They were down for like 2 or 3 days, and bro, all hell broke loose, guys. You don't understand, bro. But this happened like years back. I'm sure they have it fixed and everything. But outages happen pretty often. I mean, maybe when you guys don't notice, but yeah, they typically last like maybe like a few hours at most. Maybe they're releasing an update or something. I don't know. The outage is due to an AWS outage. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you, but whatever it is, I hope they get it fixed. Let's see. AWS outage exposes risk of big tech dominance. A recent Amazon Web Service. Wait. I can't even read. A recent Amazon Web Services outage disrupted retailers, airlines, and social apps. Highlights. Avocado. Uh, oh damn. So I guess it's not only Top Step that's down. Let me see. Amazon Web Services, their cloud computing runs the world, David. You gotta know, gang. Well, I'm not a tech genius, bro. I don't pay attention to outages or something. Damn, all right. Well, um, the platform was working just fine last night. Well, an outage can happen anytime. It could literally happen right now. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Trader was tweaking last week. I'm sure you guys remember. It kept refreshing as we were trying to trade, but they run a lot like Clash of Clans, Top Step. Oof. Okay. right, let's see what we have here. Someone said here, or bro's tweaking. Oh wait, Subs X, your platform crashed, locking me out and cost me thousands in missed trades. This isn't a glitch. It's a gross incompetence, bro. I trusted your query system and you failed me. My losses and fees now, or I make sure every trader knows. Dude, that's ChatGPT, bro. Dude, it literally says on there your name and account ID. Dude, some people are so stupid, bro. If price reverse is slow, we now have a 5 and 15-minute gap below while we wait for both to get inversed. Well, I'm sure both of them should inverse at the same time, right? Yeah, it will be the same inverse. Yeah, pretty much. I'm hoping we get an inverse soon. I mean, the buying exhaustion is pretty. It's coming in soon. I'm assuming. I mean, I would hope so. It kind of makes sense. I mean, ES is trying to sweep. NQ, we're slowing down on the buying every single candle. We're getting more and more wicks, less and less buying aggression. So we're bound to reject soon. From what we're getting from the charts right now. I mean, sure, we can still pump up, but it'll be kind of unrealistic, to be honest. I mean, we've already pumped up quite a bit coming to market open. We're inside of a huge 15-minute bearish rally gap. Buyers are slowing down, sellers are picking up. We're bound to reverse soon. Um, the thing is how soon? You know what I mean? Is it now? Is it gonna be later? Is it gonna be tomorrow? We don't know. Bro, I'm not trying to trade a I'm not trying to miss a trade from this BS. Bro, guys, it won't be a big deal. I'll be trading tomorrow. I'll be trading Wednesday. I'll be trading Thursday, Friday, next week, next week, next week. You'll be fine. Either way, don't even worry. Right? Like right now, the market is super slow. So it's not like you're missing out on anything. Would you take shorts? Would you take shorts until we're below that? No, 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 no. I won't take shorts until we're below that 175 level. If that's what you're trying to say. Why are Mondays so trash in general? I mean, dude, it's kind of like the start of the week, bro. Same thing goes, dude. Imagine you're all partying all weekend, or whatever. You're enjoying your life throughout the weekend, and then boom, you gotta go to your job on Monday, right? Obviously, you're gonna be super sluggish. You're gonna be like, oh, like, I'm not even trying to be here. Same thing goes with the markets, bro. At least that's how I like to think about it. There have been some Mondays that's been like one of the best days of the week. Um, but I mean, who knows? Yeah, yeah. It's also a no news Monday. Plus, do you see the 1 minute for value gap near our entry? Would that affect our entry? Probably not. I'm assuming you're talking about this one. It's like I mean, I would hope not, but yeah, I mean, I can't really tell until like we see the selling coming in, but I would hope it doesn't mess us up. Even if we get it, because right now we're still breaking above highs. So worst case, I mean, the closer and closer we get to an inverse up here, I guess we'll just work with that. But like I said, since price is moving up so slow, like it's a slow grind up, the momentum isn't horrible, but it also isn't the best. If we have to work with longs, it'll probably have to be during the PM session. Realistically, bro. Look at, bro. I stopped playing what's that? What's a black town hall? I think it's town hall 9. Dude, I stopped playing like in like 5th grade, bro. I feel like if I start playing now, bro, I'm gonna be so like behind that it just won't even be fun to play. So I'm not even gonna bother with Clash of Clans. Town hall 9, yeah, yeah. I see. Hello. Oh, this is for Alpha Futures. We're aware of a massive outage with the Project X platform. It will be back up soon. Any losses or blown accounts due to not being able to place a stop loss or take profit or log in, etc., will be reversed. It's completely out of our control, but rest assured, we will look out for everyone. Okay, yeah. I mean, this guys. If this is your first ever outage, which with Tops Up X or Project X, I guess you could say, it happens pretty frequently because, I mean, to be fair, Project X is fairly new, so there's a lot of security things to fix as well. But for the most part, I mean, if you guys ever took a loss because of this issue, it will always, always, always be reversed. So you guys will be good. I promise. What's up, Zaim? What's up, bro? Is Apex fun? Yeah, no, Apex is good. Apex, I'm pretty sure has their own security thing, but I mean, I'm on it pretty fine. I mean, I'm on Tradevate. That's what should be working. Let me see. Check. No. Hold on, let me like remake this message. Hold up, guys. But yeah, but honestly, today, from the looks of it, I know we're moving very slow, but we're probably gonna have to work with longs. I mean, we're not getting selling where we should be getting selling. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. Oh, oops. There's no way we get selling up here. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't make sense. Like, if we're gonna get selling, it might as well be from here, from this deal wall sweep, so we can work with shorts, right? So if we're getting closer and closer to an inverse up here, we might as well work with it, right? But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You think how's your indicator going? Like I said, it's pretty much almost done. I mean, we're missing one model, which is a continuation model, which we're already working on. And once that's done, I mean, okay, look, this is what I want you guys to understand, though, right? Because you guys know I keep saying that I want it to be perfect, but the more I say that's going to be perfect, it's never going to get released, right? Because we fix one thing, another issue comes along. Then we have to work on another feature, and then blah blah. So what I'm gonna do is once I feel like it's usable with the continuation model, the inverse model, and everything is working pretty well, I'm gonna release it. But that does not mean that we're done with the updates. Obviously, we're gonna be updating it as we go, but you guys can still use it to like, to its limits, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'll do that, but I want to make sure that the continuation model works as well. Because if you ever get a trade with the continuation model, obviously you're gonna want to catch it, right? So yeah, because right now the only thing that really works is the inverse model. We got that one on point. But yeah, will the indicator also work on ES? Yes, it will. Yes, 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 yes. David, any reason you stopped trading the 15-minute opening range breakout? Was it just not consistent for you? Okay, so a little history for those that don't know. When I used to trade options about 3 years ago, I used to use the opening range, the 15-minute opening range breakout, with trend lines and with gap fills, right? And before you say anything like, "Oh, you trend lines," they worked. I don't know if they still work now, but they worked for me back then. In fact, trading trend lines was the most fun that I've had in trading in forever. But the reason I stopped trading opening range breakouts is because I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna disagree with me, but you guys have to look at it from my perspective. Um, it's kind of like, okay, every strat works, in its own market, but I feel like it was, for me at least, it was kind of inconsistent a lot of times. At least, I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it. Like I just didn't find it like I can make like a good living out of it. Like I made a pretty good living off of trading options with the opening range breakout strat. I mean, I was able to buy one of my first ever, my favorite cars and everything. For those that are OGs in here, my BMW, I was able to buy it with the options money. But the thing is, once I went, now that, okay, look, here's how I can say it. The opening range breakout strat isn't a bad strategy at all because I used it and it worked for me. It didn't work as consistent. Like there would be days where it would break out and then the next second it would be like the biggest red candle in the world, right? But that can happen with any strat. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is when I was introduced to fair value gaps and just the ICT concept, it gave me like a more it gave me more of an understanding into the market. I now understand why price fakes out. I now understand why price does this and this and this, and why it reacts with the buys and this and this and this. You get what I'm saying? Um, bro, my cat's meowing, bro. But yeah, with fair value gaps and everything, I mean, we have the DOL sweeps. It helps us understand what's going on. I'm sure if you guys in here trade opening range breakouts, you guys know that there will be times where you get faked out, right? The thing is with fair value gaps, I'm not saying that it's invincible to getting faked out, but it helps you understand why price is currently faking down to set level when we broke above that level before. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, and trading for a base 8, you'll see soon, bro. You'll see soon. You'll see soon. You got a BMW? I did, bro. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't like an M4 or whatever. It was a 328i. But dude, you gotta understand, bro. I was like, I got the car when I was 17, well in high school. I mean, dude, I felt like a millionaire going into the parking lot. You know what I mean? A super clean BMW and everything. And I modded it to my liking. I put because bro, I don't know what it is about the M3 um like bumper, but I loved it so much. So I was able to retrofit it into my car, and it looked amazing. Like I'm not obviously I'm not trying to tell you guys that I'm like replicating an M4 um or anything, but like it's like when you like the look, like you know what I mean. I'm not putting like fake M badges on the car. You know what I mean. I can show you guys some pictures of my. It's not my first ever car. It was my second car. But I was able to buy it. I bought it from my dad, off of my dad, because when I was a little kid, he always had that car, and I've always like I was always like, bro, I want that. This is my dream car. And I was able to buy it off him because he bought a truck. And yeah, let me show you guys. So I mean, in the meantime, while I wait for the trade, of course, I'm not trying to get off topic here. Wait, this is my. I gotta go on this one real quick. But the thing is, my phone doesn't have any storage, so I think if I try sending a picture, oh yeah, bro, my Discord won't even load. Let me see. But yeah, I put like that steering wheel with the RPM lights, the carbon paddles. I put the M3 bumper. I had a pop tune. I had I think it's called Dragon tail lights. I don't know what it's called, but dude, it was insane. Like for a 17-year-old, bro, that car was, bro, it was crazy. Let me show you guys. Let me see if I can get a picture here. Let's see what I can get here. In the meantime, I'll wait for the setup to do something. Okay, so I had the BMW here. Let me see if I can find a good picture. Okay, so this is the steering wheel. Okay, let me try to get. Oh yeah, bro. The picture won't even download, bro, because I don't have storage on my phone. But that's so annoying, bro. Maybe I could just screenshot it. But you guys won't even be able to see it. Okay, I'll just screenshot it then. Hold up. Okay, let me find a picture of the car. Let's see. Well, we keep getting red to green candles, so yeah, we're probably gonna have to work. We're gonna have to work that inverse to the upside then. Let's see. Bro, I hate how I never take pictures of the things that I have, bro. Let me see. Hold up, guys. And don't worry, for those wondering, like, yo, like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I don't care. Don't worry, we're still waiting for the setup. Like, either way, it's just something to talk about. Let's see. Okay, I feel like this is a better picture. Yeah, it is. Okay, now let me get the picture of the car. Hold up. Car. Dude, there's no way I never take pictures of the car, bro. Are you serious? Okay, hold up. I feel like I'm getting closer. Oh, right here. Found it. Okay. Okay, and then let me find a picture of the back. The back. Oh, I also had starlights on that, bro. Oof. You already know how that went, bro. If you know, you know, bro. Yeah, how could I forget, bro? Yeah, the first mod I ever did to it, bro, was the starlights. If you know, you know, bro. Anyways, we got starlights, bro. Hold up. Um. Oh, we're kind of starting off a little bit. Hopefully, this is the start of something. Hold up. I think I found another picture. Okay, I'm gonna use this one then. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys all the pictures that I have of the car. Okay, so this was the car that I had at 15 years old, or not 15, 17. My bad. And then just imagine on the roof just starlights. Okay, I sent it. Here, I'll put it up on stream just so the people on YouTube can see it. But this was my car that I made, or not made, but like modded, at 15 years old or 17 years old. My bad. So this was the steering wheel. It was like full carbon with the lights and the little screen there. Then I changed the bumper to like a more aggressive bumper. Then I had the I don't know if you can see here, but like that those like little dragon things. It had like an animation. It was sick. And then here's another picture. But yeah, honestly, bro, I sold the car when I got the C8, and I actually regret it. that car, bro, it holds so many memories and everything, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever like, for the car people in here, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Like when you saw your car, like just seeing it go, it feels weird. It feels different. Did you install Starlights or nah, bro? I don't have the patience for that shit, bro. I just paid for it. What setup are we considering? Oh, there's really nothing to really consider here. That is not yet. There's not much. There's really no momentum, so I can't really tell you if we're gonna be super bullish or super bearish. So pretty much what we're doing here, if we're just sitting and just waiting for an impulse somewhere, maybe to the upside, to the downside, and depending on whichever impulse we get, we can work off that. But right now we're just waiting. I felt bad selling mine, dude. The only reason I had to sell that car, bro, was because I had no space in my driveway, bro. If it wasn't for that, bro, I would have kept it because I had to sell that car, not for the money, but for the space. And bro, all my hard work, all of the problems that I had with that car that I fixed and everything, bro, all that for 10 grand. Not even. It was 9,500. Like, bro, if I could buy that car back, bro, which I know the owner now, like I'm not super close with him, but like I have his contacts. Bro, honestly, maybe one of these days I'll hit him. I'll hit him up and just ask him to. Dude, but he told me that he drifts professionally, so that car is probably burnt to dust, bro. So maybe not. Let me see. Let me see. David, be honest. What's the best slash most expensive car you could buy right now? Like that, like financially responsible, or like just like that I could just buy with everything in my bank account. All your money, dude. Level 10 pocket watcher, bro. Yo, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like 10 SVJs or something. No, I'm just kidding. I wish, bro. I wish. I'm not even close to one, bro. Dude, I think an SVJ goes for like what, like 700,000, 800, 600. Nah, it depends. It depends. Like 600, 900 around there. But yeah, I want to buy a Lambo. Nah. I don't know. I don't like old cars, bro. That should buy an SVJ. Dude, an SVJ is my dream. Look, I'm not trying to sound like a common TikTok car guy that only likes GT3 RS, M4s, and SVJs. But no, dude, an SVJ is fucking crazy, bro. Dude, I seen the clips of them driving in tunnels, bro, with the flames, bro. Dude, that's just a jet, bro. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, bro, but it's insane, bro. And it's so loud. It's super, super loud. I like that. I really, really like that. I want to my bro. That's a nice ass car. And dude, at least in Miami, they don't have them anywhere. Like they're pretty rare, honestly. Shit, I will take a base event. Dude, I mean, anyone would, bro. Yo, David, check the Amazon stock. Well, I'm assuming Amazon should be down because of the whole outage, right? No, actually, the complete opposite. She's up. But nah, there's nothing crazy about Amazon. I mean, to be fair, Amazon is really going up because of it, like NQ. Like, it's nothing crazy. Dave, what do you think about the 7 Series BMWs? 7 Series. 7 Series. I don't really think I know about them. Let me search them up. Let me see. 7 Series BMW. Actually, let me send a message because I got a message real quick. Okay. 7 Series BMW. Oh, bro, I like to call that the Rolls Royce of BMW. Honestly, bro, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I know that they have like a whole theater in the back, right? Like they have like a huge screen in the back. Unless that's like a package or something. Um, they're not bad. I wouldn't get them. Not my favorite, but uh, it's something. It's something. I mean, dude, if you're gonna be spending that much money for a BMW, oh wait, they're only 60K. What, dude? I thought they would be going for like 100,000 or something. Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong BMW. I don't know. I thought there would be a lot more. Okay, I was about to say, dude, if you're gonna be spending like 100K for a BMW, you might as well get a Rolls Royce. You know what I mean? At least a cheap one. I don't know. You also don't want to cheap out on a Rolls Royce either. I don't know. I don't know. They're so hard. I don't know, but I don't. They don't really look super aggressive. I mean, if you're like, like a retired business owner or something, then yeah, like that would look pretty good on you, I would say. I don't know. I personally wouldn't get it. I don't like it that much. Dude, that Mini Cooper looks like some shit out of the game, bro. Like Forza. They're pretty good for the price. Yeah, dude. I honestly thought there would be a lot more. Bro, this market, bro. Definitely not how I want to start the Monday, bro. Dude, I'm sure you guys were probably ready, bro. On the 5 minute time frame, when we came into market open, we saw this huge candle into this level of liquidity. I'm like, all right, well, it's gonna be a no-brainer shorts, right? No, bro. We're almost 1 hour into the market and we have yet to even get. We have a setup. We have two setups. We're good on that. But bro, we're in the middle of them too. You know what I mean? We're in the middle of inversing this for value gap, and we're also like halfway from sweeping this level of liquidity. So it's really hard to tell, but I mean, dude, we'll see, bro. It's gonna be a long day, a long morning. Plus, do you collect guns? No, I'm not really into guns like that, bro. I mean, I recently started playing airsoft and I actually really like it, but that's about it. You know what I mean? And bro, every time that I play, bro, it's always something, bro. I've already spent like I think 1,000 something on my gun, and it's like, bro, it jams up. Now, yesterday I was playing and it just randomly jams up, bro. Because apparently the nozzle or whatever the guy told me, it just randomly breaks. I'm like, dude, if I'm spending this much money on something, it shouldn't be breaking randomly. You know what I mean? Because now I have to spend another $30 to then install it for another $30. It's like, bro, it's gonna happen again next time that I go. You know what I mean? So it's always something with these guns, bro. Last time I went, bro, someone shot the little aiming thing, whatever, the aiming down sights or whatever, and it fucking the spring flew out, bro. You know what I mean? You know, at least one. Oh yeah, I know. Obviously, but dude, I can't, and not in Florida at least. I don't think you can, right? I think you need to be 21 to buy one with a license or something. Any more speeding tickets? Not yet, bro. Not yet. Keyword yet. Let me see. 21 is for concealed carry permit, so I can hold one in my house, bro. You told me that right now. I'll go buy one right now, like after the stream, because I've been wanting one, but you never know, bro. At least in Florida, bro. In Miami, bro. A lot of crazy people. Buy a shotty. At 18, you can buy a rifle. Dude, I promise you, bro. I'll buy one right now. Do you need a license though or no? 21 is handgun. How does that even make sense? You would imagine a handgun is more for 18-year-olds and up, and an AR is more for 21 and up. You get what I'm saying? But a background check, that's it. All right. I mean, dude, I'm really gonna go right now then after the stream. You never know, bro. You never know. You got to go through private sale, what like Facebook Marketplace or something. Not being serious, dude. I feel like if you buy a gun off Facebook, you're asking to get robbed. Her hella greedy. I know, bro. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Dude, when I put my car on like the BMW, when I put it on Facebook Marketplace, bro, I put it for 12,000 because I mean, dude, the car. I mean, I've always taken care of the car. Like I did its oil change every 2,000 miles. I took care of it. You know, sure, I'll floor it. But I mean, dude, why are you gonna buy a car to not floor it? Bro, people were like, "You're really selling this piece of shit for 12,000?" I'm like, bro, 12,000 isn't even that bad. And then, bro, the one thing I hate is when people are like, "Yo, is this still up for sale?" I'll be like, "Yeah." And they ask me for everything. I send them pictures, videos. I explain why I'm selling it and everything. They leave me on red, bro. That shit was so annoying, bro. And then another thing that happens on Facebook is they'll go to you, they'll test drive the car. You will agree on a price, like through Facebook or whatever. And then, I mean, no, it makes sense. So like, if you're gonna test drive it and maybe you don't like it, you'll probably like lower the price. But you get where I'm coming from. I remember one time I agreed with one guy because I sent the picture. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's properly maintained. Like, it's all good. I sent him a picture of the engine and everything. He's like, bro, I'll do it right now for $11,000. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to get rid of the car. Just take it, whatever. And he gets to my house to drive it. He's like, all right, bro, let's do 9K. I'm like, no, we agreed on 11. Like, we agreed on it. Like, he said, yeah, like, I want to do it right now. I'm like, all right, bet. And nah, he's like, nah, bro, 9K. If not, I have to go. I'm like, all right, bro, just go. And he did us left. 4 something, bro. What would be the ideal entry for longs? It would have to be off this inverse, off the 15 minute. That's really all we can work with. Because once again, if we inverse something like inside of this gap, maybe there's like a 5 minute gap in here or here or up here or whatever. If we inverse it, we're still gonna have to worry about this 15 minutes. So for me, I would rather just inverse this 15 minute, and if there's still enough buying pressure, like the buying pressure that we have right now, then I'll probably just take a continuation model into longs into all-time highs at 394 and just work with that realistically. Actually, we're kind of pumping up a little bit here. We're getting closer and closer to another inverse. So yeah, the idea that we had for shorts a second ago. Um, why'd you explain your reason for selling it, dude? Because people think that you're selling it because it might be a stolen car or it's broken and you can't use it. Blah blah. I just thought like, bro, I'm getting a new car, bro, and I don't have room for this one, so I just need it gone. And still, bro, yeah, bro. I mean, I've sold like a few things on Facebook, and they always ask me why you're selling it. I mean, it's like the right question to ask. You know what I mean? Because you never know. For me, I always ask like, why are you selling? When I tried buying the jet ski off Facebook, thank God I never did because I heard it's like the worst thing you could do. I kept asking him like, hey, like, why are you selling it? And people were like, nah, bro, like I never use it. I'm too caught up with work, whatever, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. Because if someone's like, oh yeah, I used it to like its limits and it blew up on me, then I just don't need it. Obviously, I'm not gonna buy it. You know what I mean? So it's always good to know why people are selling it. At least to me. What are you driving now? A blue C8, bro. Bro, hello. Would you be free to meet this afternoon to meet for what, bro? Bro, that pretty much sums up like the usual Facebook Marketplace seller, bro. Bro said for what? Bro, they allowed them to be sold in the UK for 250. What, bro? At that point, you just buy it from here and just import it. Wait, actually, I don't know how the import laws work. I know if you import a car from here to PR, I think they charge you. I forgot what it is. I know TGR got charged like $30,000 to import his car. It's too much. Yeah, yeah, that's probably why. How much is it? Because I know you have to pay like I could be wrong, but I think you have to pay a certain percent of the car to import it. I think that it's like 30% of the car or something. Maybe it depends on like the state or whatever or the country or something. I don't know. No, no, no. It can't be 100%, dude. Well, how are you gonna pay double the? No, that makes no sense, bro. Dude, at that point, I'll just drive. I'll find a way to drive it over there, bro. Yeah, 250,000. Damn, bro. Here, bro, you can get a. Let me see. That's a 30Z. So I'm assuming it's a Z06. So Z06, they usually go wait, a 30Z. Actually, no. That's how much they go for. Wait, no, no, no. 30Z Z06. Cause they go for like 140, 150. Yeah, like they're like 150. Yeah, 140, 150. It depends on the package as well, but oh yeah, to the UK is 30% plus VAT on what's VAT? I don't think we have that here in Florida. Maybe we do. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. Let me see. We're heading up to inverse the 5 and 15 minute time frame. The 5 minute is higher. Do we wait for the 5 minute to inverse, or can we take it as soon as we do? Well, it depends. If we break the 15 minute with a lot of pressure, so like if we go into the 5 minute and like we have a lot of buying pressure, to the point that we know that it's gonna get inversed, then you might as well, just just take the 15 minute. It depends though. It depends. Let me see. We'll definitely get a Lambo instead. I mean, bro, to be honest, I've never driven a Lambo. I hopefully soon. Um, but I've heard from I have friends with Lambos and they also have a C8. Like I'm sure you guys. I'm not friends with Dodgy, but he also had one or has one or had one. I don't know. And I don't know if you guys know Decrypt. He also had the Huracan. Everyone that I know with a Lambo, they've always said that a Lambo is super uncomfortable. And if you're gonna daily like a car that like a sports car or a supercar or whatever, um, the Z06 is the way to go. Like it's just way more comfortable. And from someone that uses a Z06 to kind of travel, like I go to Orlando here and there, I've never had an issue with feeling uncomfortable or nothing. It's way smoother. The transmission is also smoother. Um, the interior is not like all clumped up. Like you have space for your own stuff. It's pretty realistic. It's pretty realistic. That's why we train today. I mean, dude, we're not sitting here just watching paint dry for nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course we're training today. Yeah, yeah. Obviously we're waiting for a setup. We don't have a setup in the nearby, so we have to wait for this inverse first. I mean, okay, you're good, bro. You're good. No worry. I've driven a Ferrari, but not a Lambo. But I wouldn't pay that price for a Corvette ever. I would disagree. Honestly, bro. Dude, okay, so I don't know if you're talking about a Z06, but dude, if you're talking about like a regular base model Stingray, bro, you're paying if you're gonna buy it used, used. If you're gonna buy it new, not used, my bad, used. If you're gonna buy it new, which I did, I ended up paying. I got a $8,000 discount because they were trying to get it out of the out of the lot already because the new year models were coming in already. Bro, they sold it to me for 68,000, and dude, every car on the street that tries me, I have all videos. I record every race that I do. I've beaten everyone, especially the 5.0s. It's typically always the 5.0s, the loud ass ones, bro. You get the point. I've beaten all of them. I've beaten Camaros. I beat anything, obviously not a Lambo because it's a base model, right? But if I have like a Z06, for the price that you're paying, bro, you're getting 700 horsepower. You're getting an F1 sounding car. It's faster than I'm not gonna say maybe most Lambos. It's faster than a lot of cars on the street. Bro, you're getting a supercar on a budget. A Z06, not a Stingray. A Z06. Get a ZR1. I don't know, bro. I look you want to get a Z06 soon. 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 What is the handling compared to a BMW? Okay, so before I got the Stingray, right, which is the base model C8, not the Z06 or anything. I test drove because it's in the same price range, like the M4 and the Z06. I mean, that's the C8, my bad, not the Z06. Bro, I choose a C8 any other day. It looks so much better. It handles, in my opinion, way better. I feel like for like more long distance, the M4 will be more comfortable because you have back room in the back and all that stuff. But realistically, bro, if you want something that stands out, something that sounds better, is faster, I think. I've never really raced an M4. I don't yeah, no, I've never raced an M4. I think the C8 is faster, maybe in its own category, maybe like 0 to 60 or something. But that's how I turned 20. Like I'm 20. But what about an M8? Oof, the M8 is pretty nice. Dude, but the thing is, at least in Miami, bro, everyone has an M4, bro. Everyone. I have a friend in Texas. Dude, you know what it is? That you have to be put in a line to wait for an M4. Like, bro, that car is not all that. You know what I mean? But, bro, everyone buys it, bro. It goes to the dealership the same day it's out of the dealership. You know what I mean? So my friend had to wait like months to get the M4. And he ended up paying for an M4, I think, it's definitely in the six figures. And that's what, bro, once I heard that, bro, I'm like, bro, you got robbed. And he's like, nah, bro, because the demand, blah, blah, blah. I mean, bro, you paid six figures for an M4. Nah, bro, for that, bro, you can buy anything else. You know what I mean? You might as well get a Porsche or something. You know what I mean? It's a comp. Dude, I don't think an M4 goes for six figures, bro. It just doesn't make sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys agree with me or something? And for calm, not the base. No, still, bro. Still, he literally said himself. He's like, nah, bro. Like, This car is not even all that, bro. It feels like a regular ass car. I mean, dude, to be honest, if you're gonna get an M4, you have to tune it. I mean, dude, what's an M4 without a tune? You know what I mean? Downpipes tune, blah blah, what, the usual, whatever. But maybe that's why, because he's running it stock. But dude, still, if you're gonna pay six figures, like 100 something thousand for the car, bro. I mean, bro, come on now. Car's always gonna be six. I don't think it's worth it, bro. I really don't think it's worth it, bro. For that, you literally can get a Z06, gap the M4, looks better, way better, in my opinion, bro. Like 10 times better. I mean, dude, the Z06 has a wide body. I think it does. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. It has the lips, the everything. Bro, it just looks so much better, bro. I don't know. M4 clears. M3. Oh yeah, M3 is pretty good, but I don't know. Mercedes. Nah, bro. This dude said Mercedes is better. Come on now, bro. Get out of here, bro. I know it's in your profile picture and everything, and we're all biased here. I mean, I have a C8. I love the C8. So you have a Mercedes. You probably love it too. But come on here, bro. David, what age did you start trading at? I started trading at 15. Options. And then I got into futures at 17. Mercedes interior is number one. Okay. Yeah, obviously. Every brand is known for their own thing. You know what I mean? David, are we looking for shorts? No. Right now I'm gonna lean more towards longs just because obviously we're grinding up. I would love to take shorts, but we have nothing to take from. So Mercedes is like driving a boat. Like, is it heavy? I've never driven it, so I don't know. It depends on the model. Yeah. I mean, dude, I've seen like all white interiors with like pink lights and everything, bro. That looks amazing. I really like it. Like, I feel like if I were to ever get a second car, it would for sure be a Benz. For sure, for sure, for sure. I don't want a BMW. I don't want any of that, bro. Because, dude, why am I going to look for power when I already have power with the C8? You know what I'm saying? It just makes no sense. Grinding up is crazy. I mean, bro, come on now. We're about to get the high on ES. Oh, yeah. Hopefully, bro, imagine we reject. Actually, no, don't imagine. I'm not trying to. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. Dude, what the hell is this, bro? Bro, people are so weird when it comes to copying accounts, bro. David, will you use a 30 or 35 point stop loss? Like I said, I don't know until the trade is actually about to happen. I need to see how the volume is happening, like how it's moving up here. Like, if it's moving slow like it is right now, then 30 points, with more size. But if it's moving fast like this or whatever, then 35 points with less size. How many accounts do you have on Apex? I have 20, but I use 10. I've had 10 blasters. Dude, I gave up with social media, bro. David, would you buy a Honda as a fun car? Look, I like speed, but I also like looks. I don't really think any Honda out there looks really aggressive. So, David, are you entering into what? I mean, there's nothing yet. Series, bro. No, but I don't really think any Honda out there looks pretty aggressive, bro. I know you can get power. Trust me, I know. But I don't know. It's not my type of car. Like, I like to be in something that's loud, gets looks, and is fast. And for me, it's a C8, especially the Z06. It looks amazing, bro, and it sounds amazing, bro. That shit sounds like it's really loud. Like, dude, you get racing pipes, you get a full-on exhaust kit, and bro, you're chilling, bro. Would you buy a Renault Twizy? Renault. I never heard of that. Renault Twizy. I'm probably saying something that I probably shouldn't be saying. Let me search it up. Bro, dude, this is the car that flipped over in Monaco. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the clip, but like, it's one of these cars. Look, let me show you guys. It's one of these cars here. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, he was taking a turn in Monaco and he just did a whole 360, bro. It's fucking hilarious. I can probably find the clip. Hold on. Monaco. Let me see. Videos. Right here, right here. Look, I found it. I found it. I found it. Hold on, let me put it up real quick. Look, bro, this is the video I'm talking about, bro. Look, look, look. Bro, Hanif, look at my screen share, bro. Look at this. Wait. Oh wait for the end. It said. Look, bro. Look at this right here, bro. Dude, it's that same car that fucking that flip over, bro. Bro, imagine trying to show off and you just fucking flip over. Bro. Dude, that clip is old though. That shit happened like years back. Get a car like that, bro. I fear that knowing my luck, that shit will probably happen to me, bro. What will be your sizing today? I don't know actually. Maybe 10, I want to say. I mean, prices are moving all that aggressive, so I'm probably gonna use like more of a 30-point stop loss. Let's see how many points we're moving. Yeah, we're moving like 15 points per candle, so nothing crazy. Does the volume look bad? Yeah, the volume is not even that good. The indicator is showing that the volume is bad. So, oh, what was that candle? Oh shit! I have to type the alert. Oh my god! Hold up, guys. I'm here thinking shit is sweet real quick. Hold up, just in case we do enter. Let me have this ready. There you go. But yeah, by the way, guys, this is I'm not entering this yet. This is just something that I can have, like, just in case we do end up breaking above the fair value gap and everything. It's just something that we can look forward to. You know what I mean? It's probably gonna be one of those days where we just only go up. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. I want to see how we break above this fair value gap. And what type of reaction we can get from it. You can't. Oh, dude. I think what are those BMWs called? I don't think it's called the hatchback, right? But whatever it is, they don't sell them here in the US. I really like those cars. The wagons. Yeah, that one. The wagon. Bro, I love those cars. Surprisingly, I would choose those cars over the regular M4s. I really like them. Just unfortunately, they don't sell them in the US. You have to get it imported, and all that stuff. Get yourself an Audi? Nah, I don't like Audis. I don't know, dude. Even an R8, I wouldn't even get. I just don't like them. They're cool. They're cool to see, but not for me. Not enough to drive them. E63 E. What's it? Is the E the SUVs? No, right? That's the G. GLE. Yeah, GLE. I don't know anything about Mercedes models. Why do Americans love European cars so much, bro? Same thing goes if you like import a C8 to Europe, dude. Everyone's gonna be looking at you like they don't care about Lambos. They don't care about, bro. Everyone has that over there. You know what I mean? Over here, that's not the case. You know what I mean? It's completely different, right? So people want something that they can't have. You know what I mean? So in Europe, when you can't get a C8, everyone is like, yo, like a C8, that's like the most craziest car ever. But over here, you look at a C8, it's like, oh, like that's your typical Miami guru, whatever. Everyone has a car, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, bro. Someone did bring a Hellcat to London, and it got more attention than any Lambo out there. I saw the video. Okay, well, ES ended up breaking above this level of liquidity, and we're still holding above it, at least for now. Hopefully, we're still able to. Because, I mean, if we're going to inverse this fair value gap here, which we're getting pretty close to, we're like less than 10 points away. We can't have anything stopping us until the next level of liquidity at 356, which is 40 points. Yeah, 40-ish points away, not bad. So pretty much like a 1-to-1. Okay. Well, guys, start locking in here a little bit. For my top sub users in here, I don't know. I'm pretty sure top sub could still be down. So if that's the case, then obviously, you know, I mean, there's not much I can do on my end. I really wish I could help you guys. But yeah. I mean, obviously, this trade can't really wait too much longer. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to the stop loss, I don't know if I want to use 35 points or use 30 with 10 contracts. Because, I mean, price isn't really moving all that crazy in the first place to be doing all this. So, I don't know. I don't know. Worried that we've pumped too much? Well, the thing is with the market is, yeah, it's something to be worried about, sure. But the thing is with the market, we can be overbought until we're not. You know what I mean? And same thing goes, we can be oversold until we're not. You know what I mean? So for me, I like to go based off of, yeah, we've pumped up a lot, but do we have a reason to reject? Well, in this case, we're about to inverse a 15-minute fair value gap. We're about to inverse a 5-minute fair value gap with a lot of buying pressure, and we still have room for higher into 356 and pretty much 400, right? So that's my reasoning. I mean, obviously, if you guys don't like the idea of the trade, you don't need to take it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna try something out. Obviously, I'm not in yet. I'm still debating whether I want to take it, depending on the volume, of course. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? Right now, I mean, to be fair, on the 5-minute, it's a pretty quick, pretty nice grind up. We have higher highs, higher lows constantly. So if we can create a higher high, higher low into this, then we could trade it into 356, which is one of our levels of liquidities. And once you get that, then you know what I mean? We just go from there. Oh, by the way, for my JPQ holders in here, guys, we are 50 cents away from all-time highs, but that is so crazy. For those that don't know, guys, we ended up adding into JPQ down here at the 47 range down here. We're all the way up here, bro. That is insane. So if you guys have been holding JPQ with me, bro, since the beginning, huge shout out to you guys, man. Huge shout out. What about BTCI? BTCI is trying to recover. Keep in mind, crypto did take a huge hit. But I mean, yeah, you guys see right here, crypto kind of yesterday actually ended up pumping quite a bit. So I guess this is why it's giving it the whole gap up. So I mean, bro, if you guys have been waiting on getting into long term and you guys did not take advantage of this sell off here into BTCI, I don't know what to tell you guys. I ended up adding twice. I'm not the happiest with where I added, but it was good enough to me. I ended up adding around the 59 and 58 range. I wanted to add at the 50. Oh, I didn't even know we hit 54. But I wanted to add around the 56 range, maybe, you know, even 54 if I could. But I'm like, you know what? I put too much money into this recently. I should probably chill out for a little bit before I go broke. Like cash broke at least. So yeah, I didn't add it into down here, but I did add around here back then. So I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, to be fair, I mainly add for the dividends rather than the capital gains, but it's always good to get some capital gains as well. All right. Anyways, let's pay attention over here to NQ right before we miss the entry. So if you do end up getting a trade, I'm gonna stick to 30 points. I don't want to be risking too much for today, especially after the market has pumped up a lot. I'm not saying that we can't continue pumping up, but you never know, right? You never know. So I'm gonna see if we can get a nice inverse off of this 15-minute. And if we're able to get that, I would love to trade it into 356, which is one of our two price targets. We have 356, then we have all-time highs at 394, pretty much 400. But yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping that we can get more of a pullback now rather than after we enter, because obviously you guys know the deal. We enter off pullbacks and it gets scary. Everyone shifts themselves, and you know what I mean. It's very unnecessary. So hopefully we can pull back here soon. There's not anything that we can really pull back into. There's not a 5-minute gap anywhere. You might be thinking, oh, what about this one right here? Well, it's not really a gap. It's about 37 points. So to me, it's not enough. But I hope we sell off just like how we are right now. I hope we sell off quite a bit. Then we pump up, we inverse, and then we just go straight up, right? Because it will just, you know, we just don't have to worry about the unexpected little sell-offs that we can get here and there. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, for now, guys, pay attention. If you guys don't like this trade, obviously some of you guys might be questioning, like, hey, I feel like we've pumped up quite a bit already. I might want to skip out on it. There's no worries, right? If you guys don't want to take it, then obviously you don't really have to, right? But for me, I'm going to try it out. If that's going to be the case, I'll see. And we just go from there. All right. But for now, obviously, I'm not in anything yet. Obviously, I'm sure you guys can tell from the bottom of the screen, my position. But once I get in, I'll let you guys know. All right. For now, I'm just watching to see if we can get a nice inverse. If not, then I'll just skip out on it. What are you sizing? I'm gonna be doing, since I'm gonna be doing 30 points as a stop loss. I'm just gonna be doing a full size, so about 10 contracts. And I'll just take skills maybe sooner, and then just move my stops to break even sooner. Rather than 35 points, I'll just do 30. Yeah, let's see if we can get this nice. If we can get a very, very nice red to green aggressive flip into an inverse, that'll be amazing. Yeah. Regular size. For now. Let me see how we inverse this. Yeah, but for now, I'm probably gonna do 30 points either way. Make sure I have everything written out here correctly. Hold up. All right, we got the red to green flip. We're about to get. We're like 5 points from the inverse. So see if we can get that. For the meantime, guys, obviously pay attention. You know, have your finger ready over the buy button and everything, just in case you want to enter. And by the way, guys, this trade is not going to be any fast trade. It's probably going to be like a slow grind up, just like how we've been having all morning. So if anything, if you guys want to scale at 20 points, 25 points, if you guys like the profits, you can also do that. If we take it. But let's see. We're about 3 points away from an entry, a possible entry. Not that we're gonna enter off the bat, but let's see how we hold above the inverse. If it looks good and steady, we can take it. If not, then we'll just wait for the next one. And I literally told myself this morning that it's gonna be impossible that we take longs because I don't think we're gonna inverse a gap. An hour and a half later, when this situation. Let me see, 25.3. Okay, let me kind of. Yeah. But once again, I'm gonna see if we can hold above for this inverse. Hold on. I'm not tired. I'm gonna see if we can get a nice hold above the inverse, maybe above 320, maybe not bad. If we can get that, then sure, I'll enter. But obviously, don't rush the entry. All right, guys. All right, see, we're at 318. There's 320. We're getting a little bit of buying pressure here, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter there. All right, guys. I'm in NQ longs there. I'm in NQ longs. All right, guys. I ended up entering at 320 exactly. Actually, wow. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that price, to be honest. And put out them in NQ longs real quick. Also, by the way, guys, I will be back. I've been hold on. Let me see. All right, wait. I'm gonna place my stop loss real quick. So I'm gonna put my stop loss at 286, guys. 286 will be my stop loss on this position. So sell 10 stop. All right, guys, I'll be back in a second. Hold on. Alrighty, I'm back. Hold up, let me close my door. I'll be fine. All right. Anyways, so yeah. All right, let me catch up with the chat now that we're in. Like I said, this trade is gonna be pretty slow. I'm not expecting like anything crazy, like a 100-point push-up. I mean, I would hope so. But that's probably not gonna be the case. All right. But yeah, in the meantime, we can just chat it up here a little bit, and then we just let me see. Why 286 exactly as a stop loss? Well, because we're using a 30-point stop loss. At least for me. If you want to do a 35-point or more, by all means do it. You know what I mean? But for me, with this one, since the market is moving a little bit slower than usual, I'm just gonna do a more heavy size with a smaller stop loss. Let me see. Love how confident you are with your trades. I can never enter and just walk away after entering. Dude, honestly, bro, there's going to be some truth into this. Sometimes I walk away in hopes of me coming back to a huge pump up. And it's happened before. And I was hoping it will happen again today. But no, it's the best. Imagine walking away and coming back to like, I don't even know how much money. To not see or feel the pain. Exactly how you said it. Anyways, let me see if we have any gaps on the 15-minute. Yeah, we do. We have one here. Let me mark it out just in case. About at the 25 to 05 opening range breakout. Close it, re-enter, close again, re-enter. Bro, sometimes it's probably best, once you make your money to call it. Anyways, I got a few messages here on my phone, guys, so let me respond while we wait for this trade. So give me a second. Oh, and by the way, guys, actually no, yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna say about the 5 minute gap, but since we're already in, it doesn't really matter. This 5 minute gap closes at 3:30, so we just gotta wait on that. So maybe like a 15-point push up from where we are. All right, let me see. Trump is live. What? What are you talking about? Do not tell me that. Yo, you better be trolling, bro. Today's Monday the 20th. Trump. What time is it? Bro, you scared me, bro. He's just greeting the Prime Minister of Commonwealth of Australia. 11:15, participate in a brilliant meeting. Fuck me. Why? Okay, is this gonna be public, like public live or whatever? The president participated in a bilateral meeting with the Prime Minister of Commonwealth of Australia. That's at 11:15, 11:45. The president participated in a whatever the hell that is, a lunch. Oh, he's just eating lunch with the common whatever of Australia. Dude, you scared me, bro. You scared me. If you get stopped, you can thank Tops. You can thank Topstep for being down. Pretty much. You can always look at it like on the bright side. How come you stopped showing how much per trade? What are you talking about? It's literally on the screen. Wait. How come you stopped showing how much per trade? Like me? Uh, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're a little bit anxious behind this trade, no, we're anxious because we thought Trump was speaking. That's two completely different things. You know what I mean? You could be fully confident in the trade. And if Trump is speaking, goodbye to that trade. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, hopefully. And by the way, we're probably gonna get a pullback soon. I was hoping that was gonna be this one, but if we got one soon, then oh well. You know what I mean, I have to work with it. The only thing that worries me is if we do get a pullback, it might have to be into this 15 minute down here. If, keyword if. Hopefully it's on the streak. I mean, bro, we'll see. We'll see. Now, guys, with this trade here, since I said it's gonna be a slow one, I'm gonna be open to taking scale since I'm sizing a little bit heavier than than the usual positions in the last week or two. I might, if we see green, I might be taking profits a little bit earlier just because it's a slower trade. I just want to take most profits, be guaranteed green, and then just let the runners do its own thing if we're gonna keep grinding up slowly. All right. So if anything, just pay attention to that. That's if we see green. Like if the candle can flip and we see higher, then I mean we could just do that. Plus, I think you're running a larger stop when you. Oh yeah, no, I always base the stop based off the I don't know what's called, like the first entry. So when I enter, I already have in mind where I want to place the stop loss. Like it's already set. You know what I mean? Well, this is just to take some good places to take profits. I would say with this one, plus 25 points would be pretty good. 25 to 30 points would be pretty good. Then we have 356, then 394, pretty much. So 3 price targets: the 1-to-1, the PT1, which is the drawn liquidity, and then the all-time high drawn liquidity at 394. I'm hoping, bro, I'm hoping ES doesn't hold us down here a little bit. Because there might be a chance where ES might retrace into this gap. As long as ES is able to hold above 766, then we should be good. But yeah, ES seems like it kind of wants a little bit lower. Although NQ is holding for now, as you guys see right here. ES does have this 15-minute gap where it's getting so close to. So there might be a chance. It's only gap here on the 15-minute. It's not on the 5-minute. So the only gap that we might retrace to. So I didn't just be ready for that. But as long as we're able to hold above 766, we should be good. Because if we start holding below 766, the problem is we start getting the DOL sweep confirmation here on ES. And then obviously if we're going to get the DOL sweep to the downside, then we're probably going to inverse this 15-minute gap. And it's also going to bring NQ down with it. So if anything, worst case, we can afford a retracement, right? Maybe not a heavy one, but if we retrace into this gap and we bounce from it, we should be good. Because that would just be the retracement in the market that we need. Yeah, we'll see. We're getting close to this 15-minute gap here on ES, so let's make sure that hopefully we can bounce from it. And in the meantime, obviously, let's hope that NQ can even hold it. You know what I mean? Can hold this type of retracement. Because remember, we're using a little bit of a smaller stop loss than usual. By like the last week or two. Because lately we've been using like a 35-point stop loss. So today we're using a 30-point stop loss instead. So any little pullback could be pretty scary. Because as long as this is just a retracement into the gap in a bounce, we should be good. Mainly as long as we're not able to hold, as long as we're able to hold above 766, that's the main concern. Hold till 30 points on this one. Yeah, like 25, 30 for the first scale, and then I'll take half off. Okay, yeah, there's ES on the gap here. So let's fingers crossed. If anything, let's hold our breath. You know what I mean? But let's make sure that hopefully we can afford a bounce here off of this gap here. If the second that we start holding below 766, that's when it starts getting scary because that's when something will start confirming bearish, which is not what we need, right? We want to expect higher. So let's make sure that we have everything good here. Last time you consider getting a dog? Wrong question, wrong time. But no, I have cats right now, so it wouldn't be the best thing. They would literally tear up this place, bro. The cats are already tearing up the couches, bro. So, all right, yep. All right, ES is inside of the 15-minute gap, so yeah, we're in it right now. Hopefully I'm just hoping that we don't get too much of a retracement on NQ because ES is retracing pretty hard on the 5-minute. Check this out. While NQ on the 5-minute is kind of just wicking, right? So obviously NQ wants higher while ES wants lower, but all ES is doing is retracing. So once ES is able to flip this candle from red to green, just like this, NQ should be able to pretty much pull us back just like this on the 5-minute. You see what I'm saying? So we just, as long as ES is able to hold this gap, we're good, right? And obviously the further away we get from it, even better, right? Even further from our stop loss. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully we can hold this green, man. Hopefully. In the meantime, guys, I'm gonna go get my charger for my phone, so I'll be back in a second. I'm praying I come back to a huge green candle, but we'll see. I'll be back in literally 5 seconds. Hold up. All right, I'm back. Hold up. Hold up, guys. All right, I'm back. Anyways, oh, by the way, guys, there is a chance. There's a chance that tomorrow I might have to stick to doing commentary because I have some stuff, going on like in my life. Obviously, I'm not just a robot that trades all day. But guys, tomorrow there's a chance, not guaranteed, but I'll let you guys know beforehand. Don't worry. But I might have to do commentary just for tomorrow. Just for tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to live trade because in the morning I have to go to some place for a few hours. To get some stuff taken care of. You have a life? Yes, I do. But yeah, no, seriously though. I'll let you guys know beforehand. I didn't want to tell you guys this until tomorrow, but I feel like it will be like more, like more organized just in case. But once again, it's not guaranteed. I don't know if I have to go or not, but I think I do. It's just to take care of some stuff at some place for a few hours in the morning. It has to be at like 9 in the morning, so you know how that's gonna go. But don't worry. If anything, worst case, I just have to be there. So if anything, I'll just take my laptop and just trade there. But I would just have to do everything through text. The first question I see is, David, are you live streaming tomorrow? Shit wasn't in the terms and conditions of my mention, bro. Nah, life happens sometimes, right? So I have to take care of some stuff. Anyways, bro, ES is going back into this fair rally gap, bro. So another retracement. At least we think is going to be a retracement, hopefully. And see how far down we go into this fair value gap. As long as we don't go below 766, I'll be relieved. But for now, it's kind of like, you got to be on your shit, So let's see. If you don't go live, David, I will find you. And do what, bro? Come on now, bro. You guys want to hurt me, right? Do you ever cut trades short? No. Once I enter the trade, it's either take profit or, sometimes I will take profits a lot earlier. Maybe the trade's going crazy or I don't want to be in it or whatever. Sure, I'll take profits earlier. Is it part of my rules? No. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But when it comes to losses, no. I always have a set loss in mind. When I enter a trade, I know how much I'm risking. It's either take profit or stop loss. Anything in between is just either just noise. But bro, hopefully we're not getting stuck in this like little wall here, bro. Like it's a one we can't break above it. We've already rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm hoping that's not the case, bro. Take lost up. We just need ES to have a good, like really good buying candle because ES is just sitting there on the gap, sitting on a red candle. You know what I'm saying? So if ES out of anything can flip from red to green, bro, we'll be chilling, bro. At that point, if ES can flip from red to green, we'll probably even be at the price target already. Hold on. Hold on. I have some support here. Oh, wait. We pumped up or something. We did something. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. All right, that can wait for a second. Is Trump speaking or something, guys? Because we just had like a little. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. We just had a random pump and a flip back to red. I think some news came out that is causing the market to kind of start spiking up in volume. Oh no! Don't tell me that, please, please, please. Hold up. Yeah, bro, we're spiking up in volume in something's happening here. So I don't know if it's Trump speaking or something. Hold on, Trump. Because I don't know. I looked away for a second. The market spiked, and now we flipped it back red. This always happens when news is about to come out. Hold up. Let me see. 11. Trump greets the prime minister. He's just greeting it. 11:15. We have participates in a meeting. But I don't really think that's anything crazy because it would have been on Forex Factory then, on their red folder. So what happened that caused the market to spike a little bit? I know it's not the craziest spike, but it was something. Like if you look at like the 1 minute, you can't even see on the 1 minute, but something happened. I'm hoping that's not the case. Mid trade. I'm really, really hoping that's not the case, bro. Because we're about to break these lows, and once we break the lows, no. ES is about to inverse this gap, bro. It's holding below 766. Some news came out, bro. Something came out. It's causing the market to sell off. No. I mean, we're still in, bro, but I don't know for how much longer, bro, because something's coming out and it's causing the market to sell off a little bit, especially ES. Oh, man. Let's hope that it doesn't touch our stop loss. I mean, you never know, but whatever it is, I'm looking online and there's not much coming out, but when I saw the spike, I already knew what was going to happen. All right, here. Johnson will bring the House back to session if the Senate passes the bill to pay furloughed workers. I don't think that's bearish, right? Whatever it is, dude, the market is selling. Damn, bro. No way. Yeah. I mean, dude, we're 10 points from the stop loss and news is coming out pretty bearish, I guess. I mean, we're still not out, but you get the point. Look at ES. ES is rejecting. It's holding below the level of liquidity. It's inversing the gap that we wanted to retrace into. So that can obviously spark something towards NQ. So let's hope that it's a fake out and we pump back up. I mean, it's happened before. I don't know if it's going to happen right now, but... yeah, we're getting pretty close to the stop, guys. So we'll see. Yeah, we're right there, bro. We're like 4 points away. I mean, let's hope that it just pumps up, but we'll see. Let me just get this ready just in case. It seems like some news came out. Second, the selling volume in the market. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot to make these channels private. Hold up. Let's hope, bro. This thing is edging the stop loss. You never know, bro. You never know. It can bounce back up. But yeah, some news came out, bro. I literally saw a spike happen and oof. You never know. I mean, bro, hopefully we can just pump back up and edges our stop loss. That'd be the best case. But yeah. Now we created a gap on the 15 minute. I don't know about the 5 minute. But yeah. You're edging right now? Dude, me too, bro. 4 points from the stop loss. I'm praying that it was just some tiny news and it just reverses back up, bro. I'm praying because we're bouncing up now, but I don't know. There's news coming out apparently. I think it might be Trump speaking or something. I don't know. The only news that I see here, U.S. is stalling on a G7 plan to expand the use of Russian assets. And then other news is apparently from Johnson. I don't know who that is. But will Johnson will bring the House back to session if the Senate pays the bill for something workers. I don't think that's the I don't know. I don't think that's the reason why the market sold off. But bro, this candle is flipping back red, bro. Oh man, some news, bro. It has to be. I think it's just Trump speaking. I think that's what it is. Because he was set to speak at 11:15. It's 11:17 now, so I don't know. Yeah, it is a little nerve wracking sometimes. You know, but we'll see. We'll see. Worst case, I mean, if anything, we still have other subs to work with. If that's going to be the case for today, it's just we don't have levels to work with. That's the problem. We have setups, but no levels around here. But if we get like a really strong selling candle, I mean, we could probably work with something here or something down here. By the way, that'll still be super far away. Let me see. I mean, I would hope that the setup holds in the meantime, so I don't have to look for another setup. But let me see. Because worst case, okay, so if news comes out bearish, which it did a second ago, and now it's holding up, it's trying to hold up at least. Worst case, if we sell off back down, we can work with this 15-minute gap here. But the problem is that we don't have any levels to really determine whether we want to be bearish or not, right? Because news could be bearish 1 second, and it could be bullish the next second, just like this, right? Where we dump, and we pump. You know what I mean? So I would love to. I mean, if we pump, that would be amazing. I feel like if we talk more about a bearish setup, it will go up. So let's keep doing that. No, we're saying though, if we do sell off because of some news, I don't know if it's happening right now or if it already happened or whatever. But if we do sell off, maybe I'll consider this 15-minute. Maybe down here. But the only thing is I'll be pretty much forcing it because I mean there's no levels to work with. There's no DOL sweep. There's nothing. It's just a random news rejection. You know what I mean? So. I mean, we could probably work with the buys from ES if it holds below 766. Maybe. Dude, Edge of Doom, bro. Holy. Bro, please, NQ, never do that again, bro. Please. Bro, look how close it was to our stop loss, bro. 3 points, bro. Oh my. Dude, I never want to go through that again, bro. I hate when the markets do this, bro. Imagine you got stopped in Iran. Dude, you know how many times this happened before, bro? It's the most tilting thing. Because look, I've said it before. If the market's going to stop me out, at least stop me out and go against me. Like, if I'm in longs and you're going to stop me out, at least go down. Don't go down to my stop loss and go back up. You know what I mean? Because that would be annoying. That would be the worst thing ever, bro. It is. Bro, one time it happened to me, I literally watched the trade run 100 points. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to re-enter. It sucks. Dude, 2 minutes later, 100 points. After I got stopped out by like 2 points. So, yeah, it's not the first time it's happened. Definitely won't be the last time. Thankfully today, hopefully for now, we avoided it. Hopefully. Just keep pushing up. If we can break above this, we'll be good. Right? But, bro, of course. Bro, how is it that it always happens? The second that we enter a trade, something happens in the market. Something in the world just has to happen. I don't know what it is. Trump speaking, Trump eating. I don't know. It just makes the markets move. And it's always when we're in the position, bro. Always. Yeah, all right. So since we're in, I ended up getting filled at like 320 around here. So if anything, I'm probably gonna take skills out at like plus 25 points or something, at least something at like 340 if we see 340, and just hold through for 360 or something for the price target. But I already know this trade is gonna be a long one, bro. No. I'm being serious. I know I said Trump eating and it sounds like a joke, but I'm being serious. Look, Trump's speech schedule. There's literally a schedule for Trump eating lunch. Look. At 11:45, the president participate in a whatever lunch with the prime minister. And surprising, you would imagine, right? It somehow moves the markets like 100 points. Trump farts 10 points. Exactly, bro. But yeah, man, I can't already tell, bro. This trade is gonna be a long one, bro. So just be ready, bro. me see. Bro, David, I wonder if the market would dump or pump if Trump tweets about. Yeah, I'm not even gonna finish reading that sentence, bro. Bloomberg just said U.S. 10-year. Nah, that's normal. That's normal. He always. I don't think that has to do with anything. Fuck, dude, we have been struggling to break this high for so long, bro. Let me see. It's starting to worry me on how much we're about to break the high. Um, I guess yeah, but dude, it's just a little bit of chop, bro. But I do get where you're coming from. You know what I mean? But if it got to the point where we sold off and pumped back up, I mean, dude, you would imagine that we would be able to break this high like nothing, right? But I mean, dude, we'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, this is gonna be like one of the more longer trades. Like this trade's definitely gonna take more than an hour. Probably even to see a 1-to-1 restore. Is that much to reject at this level? The thing is, you got to keep in mind though, which is what I told you guys before. We're taking longs after the market has already pumped. Now you might be wondering, okay, why'd you do it? Well, to be fair, we have a setup and we have room for higher. Like, I mean, we have levels above here. You know what I mean? But there's a possibility where, after the market pumps or dumps quite a bit, it tends to chop up and just slow down around whatever range it's at. In this case, it will be around the 320 range, which is where we entered. So hopefully we're able to, if it's not breakout, at least hopefully we're able to grind up. If we have to hold all day, then so be it. That's what trading is sometimes. But hopefully we're able to slowly grind up, just like how we've been doing all day, into our price target. That's what I'm hoping for. You know what I mean? I mean, dude, we have the five, no, not the five, but the 15-minute inverse, with a ton of buying pressure. So I mean, I would hope so. You know what I mean? But hey, we'll see. Hey, we'll see. So far, we're still sitting at where we entered, which is pretty much 320. So, like I said, if we see like maybe like 345, I'll take like half off maybe. Yeah, like 345, 25 points. Then I wait for 356. I take more off, and then I just, I go from there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Something's happening. Hold up. Uh, bro, you guys saw that too, right? Another something came out again. Like this same movement happened down here. So please don't tell me that we pump up and we dump back down again, like just like how we did here. Please, bro. Something happened. Something happened. I don't know what it is because I'm looking online. I keep like refreshing my Twitter and there's nothing here. I'm just hoping that we don't pump and just sell off again, just like how we did here. That's the one thing I don't care if we're in the trade for 4 hours or all day. Just don't do whatever happened here, bro. Why is he just leading so hard? I mean, no one really has the answer to that. It's whether it's one or the other. You know what I mean? No, 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 no. Guys, prepare yourself, bro, because we spiked up again just like how we did in this candle, and we're selling back down, bro. So there's a chance that we can have the exact candle here. And notice it's always when we enter, bro. Watch a random candle show up to our TP. Well, it almost happened. It showed up to 25,333, but now we just sold back down. Literally the same thing that happened here. We spiked and we sold off, and then we spiked again here. And what are we doing? Selling off. I'm just hoping that we just don't sell off near the stop loss to the point where it gets, like a little scary or whatever. Bro, Honif. David, you need to make a secret Discord to get rid of the feds in here? Dude, dead ass, bro. Like, why is it that it always happens after we enter, bro? Because we weren't getting these spikes randomly here. We were getting them literally as we entered. ES is looking scary. What is it doing? Yes. Surprisingly, ES, the second goal wasn't as stable, but ES looks now more stable than NQ does. But we'll see. I at least just want to see 345, bro. That's all I want. We get 345. We take off half. We don't move to break even until 30. So maybe like 350. Then we do break even. Then we see 356. We take scales, and then that's it. You know what I mean? The trade will be pretty much done. The trade of doom and despair, dude. The trade of this, bro. Plasma payout was denied. What did they tell you? What I do about that? I mean, you can realistically just trade another 8 days, and you can request again, and it'll more than likely just get accepted. But what did they tell you? What did they tell you? Was it about the scaling or 30% consistency? I don't know where it'll be in the email. In the email that I send you, it will say like, "Hey, we denied your payout for this following reason," and it will just be like 1 dot or 2 dots for the reasons. My payout got approved this morning for 1.8K. Bro, send it over in the payout channel. Let me give you the roll, bro. The payout roll. I think you did send it. Hold up. Oh, whoa. A lot of people got accepted. Hold up. Let me max and FWYD. All right, bait did it. Congrats, guys, on those getting your payouts. Very, very nice. What else? Let me see. Yeah, Brian, if you want, bro, post it over in the payout channel. I'll give you the rule. Does 30% rule ever go away? No, but it increases as your account also increases. Second mass payout. Nice. It's a scaling violation. So that's most likely on your contracts. Yeah, that's maybe you're trading too many contracts or like inconsistent contracts. So maybe like one trade you're doing like two contracts, the other trade doing like two minis, stuff like that. Oh, that's why. Account was basically dead, so I just full sent it and got it back to break even. Yep, that's pretty much what they denied you on. You probably because they don't want you to be full porting, of course. You know what I mean? They want you to be consistently trading and scaling it up. So if anything, bro, try trading for 8 days again for five. Hear me out. And this goes for anyone in here. For 5 of those days, make $50, and for 3 of those days, make $100 or more, and request again, and you should be good. They should accept it. What is the range of contracts you can use? Honestly, bro, I don't really think anyone knows. I guess it's either you get lucky or you don't. I range between 4 and 12, no issues. Yeah, for me too. Actually, I range between the most I've gone was 7 and 20, and I haven't had an issue. I don't know. Maybe it depends on the size of your account or some. I don't know. That one I really can't answer. I wouldn't know. I use between 6 and 7. Really funny, bro. But yeah, no, realistically though, I don't know what that number is. I mean, maybe you can contact support and ask them like, hey, what's my limit? Depending on my account size and all that stuff, and they'll probably tell you. But for me, I can't really tell you. I don't know. Someone said 5 minis only until your balance has more. Yeah, no, but no one's gonna be trading 5 minutes. I mean, that's pretty unrealistic. So fucking annoying, dude. I kind of agree, bro. Um, let's see. Push that all. Yeah, bro, Vic, it's something, bro. I'm hoping that we can at least see a 1-to-1 so we can take something out. But bro, in the meantime, it's like I said, bro, it's gonna be a long trade, bro. David, I haven't seen a payoff from you. Actually, I got one not too long ago. I don't really post them as much. But I can post them. I can post them. I actually got one not too long ago. I can show you guys a screenshot. Yeah, I focus more when it comes to more of announcements. I focus more on showing more of your guys' wins. I feel like it's more results, but it's up to you guys. I don't really care. Get some more information. I got you, bro. Let me take a screenshot. Let me open my Wells Fargo here. Oh, I bet I got the screenshot. I'll post it after. I'll post it today. Or if anything, I'll post it on the weekend. I feel like that'll be more relevant over the weekend. As long as you don't go more, you can't. That's it. If you try going more than 50 micros, it's just gonna reject your order. It won't even let you trade it. Not that you should be going 50 micros in the first place, but you get the point. Remember, they have a scaling rule, so they don't want you to be going 20 micros and then 1 micro the next trade. You know what I mean? They want you to be trading a consistent amount of size. So I'm gonna retire from my 9 to 5 by the time this trade hits. Dude, dead ass, bro. I trade 2 to 5 micros per PA. That should be good. Yeah, you should be good. It's a 3 point difference. It's not a big deal. Now, if you're going from trading 20 micros to then 2 micros, then yes, that's gonna be an issue. I did like 20 on the day I full sent, then 7 to 10. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Why? So yeah, just do what I told you. Just do the trade for 8 days again. Try to make a minimum of $50 for 5 of those days and a minimum of $100 for 3 of those days, and request again, and you should be good. But obviously, make sure you don't break the rule again, right? So don't full port or anything, dude. We've been in longs for About 40 minutes now, and we have yet to move from our entry. Wait, my kind's man. One sec, guys. All right, I'm back. Dude, this is the chop of doom, bro. I know he walks away. Yeah, no. Realistically, though, my cat was. Anytime that my cat meows, like anytime that he wants something, he meows like crazy, bro. It's like the most vocal meows. So it's typically when he wants the window up, I just go put it up around the house. Yeah, sure, you get out. I mean, it's up to you. If you don't like the trade, then yeah, you're always free to. I'm gonna hold. I already told you guys. I either hold till stop loss or till take profit after I enter. Anything in between is just noise, whether it's chop or a little fake out or whatever. You know, whatever. There, I gotta log out for work. Yeah, bro. Honestly, bro, green is better than anything, bro. You're fine, bro. Have a good day, bro. Have a good day. Only thing that worries me is the more time that we chop, the more of a chance there is in the buyer exhaustion running out or coming in and sellers take control. You know what I mean? To be fair, we have a pretty small stop loss today, or kind of. You know what I mean? It's 30 points. You know, typically we do like 35. So can you show this positivity? Kind of pisses me off. All right, bro. I'll just be quiet. Would you hold all day until it hits the stop loss or price target? I mean, dude, if I have to, bro. I mean, that's how some trades are, bro. I mean, I feel like my longest trade ever was 3 hours, and it was insane, bro. I would never want to. I would never like wish that upon my worst enemy, bro. Dude, you'd be surprised. I never said that the trade worked out, bro. You would be surprised, bro. It's like, bro, we see green for a second and then back red, bro. I'm gonna turn on the TV and just watch something on mute or something, or just with really low volume, because I'm running out of things to talk about on stream. So I guess now as we just sit together and just wait. Let's see what we got here. All right, bet. Did they turn the TV off before dude, I have nothing to talk about, bro. I mean, dude, what am I gonna be like? Okay, guys, we're chopping every candle. Dude, each candle is a doji candle, bro. Doji. Dude, the only thing I'm worried about, bro, is if if we get buyer exhaustion, it's a matter of time till sellers just pick up, you know what I mean, and pick up the strength here and just take control. Worst case, I can always look for a setup later on in the PM session, so I'm not really super worried about that. It's just, dude, how long is this trade gonna take, bro? Trade of doom, bro. Yo, CTD, bro. Come on now, bro. You don't gotta wish bad on us, bro. Yeah, guys. If I don't talk for like a little bit, it's just I'm super tired from talking, bro. I've been talking for the last over two or no, yeah, over 2 hours now, and I've not only run out of topics, but dude, I'm out of breath, bro. I'm just trying to chill and sit back and just relax. Watch this. Let me see. Let me open it on my phone. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. What do you feel the need to feel that there? You're here to help people trade and entertain them. Yeah, bro. I mean, I enjoy talking. You know what I mean? A lot of people call me a yapper. You know what I mean? It's for a reason. You know? Because now, seriously though, trading could get super boring sometimes. So yeah. Davis string. Let's not, bro. My for you page is not the most friendly. David, you rather get a 0.6 than a 0.1? No, well, obviously anyone would rather get a 0.1. Can I comfortably afford a 0.1? Probably not. It's like 3K a month for. I mean, dude, at that point, bro, a Z06 is more than enough, bro. To be honest, it has 700 horsepower. It sounds crazy. It's a supercar. I don't care what you guys say. At least under my insurance. Like, I tried doing some research, and I would have to pay under like a supercar category for the Z06. Plus, how come you picked BTCI over IBIT? I've never heard of IBIT. I think it's like a new one, right? It doesn't have like more leverage, I think. IBIT. Oh my. Hmm. IBIT. Does it have more history? Oh, that's the same thing. Um, Honestly, I've never heard of IBIT. I mean, I'll do some research on it. I mean, I can always add in. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be a bad idea, but I've never heard of this one. What does it have? I'll do. Don't worry. I'll do my research. Don't even worry. I have a very specific way in doing the research for the dividends. It's not dividends based. Oh, that's why. More sure like Bitcoin ETF. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, then that's why. I think Trump is actually speaking right now. Oh shit. Oh yeah, he was set to speak at 11:45. Let's see. David, do you believe we'll see three? I mean, I hope so. That's what I'm holding. I mean, trust me, I wouldn't be in the, I wouldn't have been in the trade for over an hour now if I didn't believe in it. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we'll see. I can't predict what the market's gonna do. I can only read what it's giving me. Trump is taking questions soon. The most dangerous part. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. We'll see. Let's just hope and pray. Let's just hope and pray. Just for once, all we ask for is for Trump to just say something in our favor, because typically it's never in our favor. Just for once. Oh wait. Hold up. Please, Trump, guys, let's pray real quick. Let's have a quick prayer, bro. Please just continue to 345, bro. Please, Trump. Please. Come on, just 345, bro. That's all I ask for. Guys, let's have a quick prayer in here, bro. Please. Trump saving us from boredom? Dude, please just say one more thing that's bullish, bro. We're 10 points away, bro. Please. That's all I ask for, bro, so I can get out of this fucking trade. I take back what you, bro. Please, bro. Bro, all I ask for is 10 points, man. Please. All right, let me see something. Hold up. Yo! Oh my, I didn't even, bro, I was typing. I didn't even notice. Yo, guys, if you guys want to start scaling out here, bro, I'm doing it. No! Oh my God, I just bought more contracts. Fuck. Bro. Nah, bro, I'm getting fully out of this trade, bro. I messed up my thing, bro. Oh my. Fuck, bro. Nah, guys, you guys can still hold, but I fucked up my trade, bro. I bought more contracts and it just messed everything up. Bro. Fuck. Whatever, bro. Guys, if you guys want to start scaling here, bro, forget about me, bro. Forget about me. Yeah. I know he picks so loud. Don't worry. Forget about me. I'm still green. I'm green 308. Bro, how did I make that mistake, bro? No way. Nah, guys, don't suck us of me. Don't suck us of me. Wait, my mom's calling me. Wait, guys, one sec, one sec. Start scaling. Hold on, guys, one sec. Mommy. Okay, I'm back. Bro, what a rookie ass mistake, bro. I'm so mad at myself. Oh my. Okay, I'm not mad at myself. I'm not mad at myself. Yo, what the fuck? Hopefully you guys skilled. So Trump is speaking. Okay, I'm not mad at myself. Yo. I got an email from Oh my. What is going on? Yo, everything happens for a reason, bro. Thank God I trimmed. No, obviously. I mean, I would hope you did. Okay, guys, we're either gonna rip up like crazy or just have the most historical dump ever. Let's find out. Are you guys still holding? Remember, don't suck us to me. Obviously, trim. You know, at the 1-to-1, but don't suck us to me because I sold. I made a mistake, guys. We're either gonna have the most craziest pump ever or the craziest dump ever. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking like we're about to dump. Dude, messiest trade of my life, bro. Not only were we in chop for like 2 hours or like an hour, but I made the stupidest mistake up there, bro. You got out at 237. Not bad, bro. Not bad, not bad. But I messed up my risk reward, bro. I panicked, bro. I bought more by accident, bro. Oh man, this mistake never happens, bro. But it is gonna happen eventually. You got out at 400. Not bad. I hate Trump. I don't blame you, bro. That's how it is. You got out 345. I got out at yeah, pretty much the same. 340. All right, let me see. Trump on China trade potential 155. Yeah, just let's just raise it 55% more than 100%, right? Bro, it makes no sense, bro. Like, why does he keep raising tariffs? It makes no sense. Green? Yo, okay, let me make a poll real quick. How'd you guys do with this trade? Was it I know it was messy, don't get me wrong. Obviously, not all trades will be clean. But let me see. How'd you do? Okay, wait. Don't say it. Don't say it. Wait. Don't say anything. Hold on. Let me make the poll. Hold up. Green, red. Red. No, actually, you shouldn't be red. If you should still be in if you didn't take the green. So still in. Okay, I'm gonna make a poll, guys. Let me know if you guys took scales. React to the poll real quick. So let me know if you guys are green or if you guys are still in the trade. And if you guys are still in the trade, I hope for the best because apparently tariff news is coming out as we speak. So we're either gonna dump like crazy or pump over 100 points. Oh wow. Okay. 94% of you guys are green and 3% of you guys or 6% of you guys are still in. Very nice. I'm happy with that. At least you guys are securing green. I'm really happy with that. But bro, why does Trump have to announce tariffs, bro? For what? We already have 100%. Why do we need 155? I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I read this, I kind of didn't believe it because the market should have pumped or dumped a little bit more than what we did right now. But I guess the market is already expecting tariffs. You know what I mean? But bro, now, bro, honestly, bro, I believe in things happening for a reason. Bro, what are the chances? What if I didn't take full profits, bro? Oh, by the way, I forgot to say for the 94 or 5% of you guys for the 94 or 5% of you guys that took profits, if you guys can post your profits over in the profits channel. Um. So yeah, dude, I'm gonna get off this fucking market, bro. I am so done with this market. So yeah, if you guys do want to, if you guys are green, guys, go post your profits over in the profits channel. If you guys are new here, I'm gonna tell you guys one thing and one thing only. The trades are never like this. Today was a mess. Not only was the market super slow, but I made a little bit of a mistake with the position, so I had to get out. I kind of panicked. Never happens, but you know, obviously I'm human. Mistakes happen. But yeah, craziest trade ever, bro. This is normal. It is not, bro. It is not, bro. Yeah. First, we no. Look at this. We entered. We chopped for like 20 minutes. Then we edged our stop loss by 3 points. Then we pumped into a 1-to-1. And then I accidentally, whatever happens, happens. And then out of nowhere, just 155% tariffs as we're in the trade, just randomly. Bro, I am done with this market, bro. I am done. And bro, I know for a fact that I'm gonna get like, because I get notifications from WAP. I'm just waiting on the notification from someone canceling because the trade didn't go as I was expected. Like, bro, I already know, bro, and I'm gonna ban them if that happens, bro. I'm already saying it here, bro. I'm and I'm gonna call him out, bro, because it's so annoying when it happens, bro. The trade doesn't go like how we're all expecting. Like, it may be a little bit slow or maybe a little bit of a mistake here and there. And bro. Anyways, are you guys, are we done for the day? I mean, a lot of you guys are leaving, so dude, I'm dying to get off this market. It's already 12, bro. Fed speaking tomorrow? For real? Forex Factory. Nah, no one's talking tomorrow. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Maybe you're talking about a yellow folder. I don't track yellow folders. Only red, orange, and gray folders. Am I going live tomorrow? I don't know. It's a 50-50 because I have to go somewhere at 9 tomorrow. I don't know how long it will last. Maybe a few minutes, maybe a few hours. I don't know. Worst case, I'm going to take my laptop and I'll just trade there and I'll just do commentary. Amazing. Well done today. Learning so much from you. Well, I don't know what there is to learn from today, but sure. Sure. I mean, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I am pretty much done for the day, bro. I don't want to look at the charts anymore. I am exhausted, bro. Today was such a headache, bro. Thank God that we ended green. I'm actually surprised that we ended green. But yeah, bro, you guys go enjoy your day, bro. Go enjoy it. Do not think about a chart until tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm going to stream. I don't know yet. It's not guaranteed, but I'll let you guys know tonight or tomorrow. All right, guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. All right, guys. Peace out. Take it easy, guys. Peace. And guys on YouTube, if you guys are green, which honestly, crazy stream ever, bro. Tariffs happening mid-trade. The chop of doom mid-trade. We got edge mid-trade by 3 points on our stop loss. And I made a really stupid mistake mid-trade by adding more when I was trying to sell because I wasn't paying attention. Everything happened so quick. So yeah, hopefully you guys are able to enjoy the stream. Obviously, one of the messiest streams ever, but we're still green, so who is anyone to complain? You know what I mean? Hopefully, you guys were able to enjoy it. And once again, if you guys do want to join the premium for only $10, guys, if you guys click the first link in the description, which I will send over in the YouTube chat, if you guys click on this link right here and use code 80, it will apply 10. It will make the monthly premium only $10. So if you guys want to join for literally only $10, the price of a Big Mac meal from McDonald's, you guys can click the link in the description, use code 80, and you can join the premium for literally only $10. All right, guys. But other than that, bro, guys, I am done with this market, bro. I am done. I don't even want to look at it, bro. All right, guys. And I'm sure you guys are probably stressing out as much as I am. All right. So let's call it here. Let's take our green and go enjoy our days. All right, guys. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If I'm not live tomorrow, I'll be live on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So don't worry. All right, guys. But other than that, I'll see you guys whenever. All right. Tomorrow or Wednesday. All right, guys. Peace out, guys.